Kotoko by a goal to 9. Well, a senior colleague will say it is not over until it's over. So play at 6 p.m. will bring you that game between and possession. Pando Heart of Lion would concede a foul in the area right technical bench of Pando Heart of Lions, and here is Emmanuel Entry. Emmanuel Entry. Oh, brilliant play from Shaibu. Now, Abubakari sends the crossing, a long one trying to find Donzo, but Douglas is brought down, and so Douglas down in pain, but back onto his feet. Wonderful young chap from Banana E.
He's very impressive part of Lions in the game today. Very, very impressive. He's been all over the place, covering every blade of grass in the game today. Very energetic, full of energy, and has had a very wonderful game in this afternoon's encounter. So brilliant game there from Douglas Eche in this afternoon's encounter for Heart of Lions.
All right, so play continues here, and we've done 69 minutes of play. Now, George Osei comes forward with the ball, and well, the pass or the run was, or the touch was overcooked, and the foot bent, and George Osei cannot taste a cross for now. So play does continue, and Francis Aqua will need to be very careful at the backside. Zakaria would balloon the ball. He finds Amwa. Amwa's control would find Pando Heart of Lions, and well, Kotoko would clear their lines. 9 minutes approaching the 70th minute mark, live on GH1 TV. Best experience also live Star 103.5 FM, and of course Ultimate FM in Kumasi, Empire FM in Takrady, and probably on ZFM in Zebila. Bismarck Neem, the left back for the Lions, would pick up the throw-in, and he sends a throw-in in. A chance for Freeman, and what's Freeman going to do? Well, ref spots a foul against Chelsea Freeman.
He will have a laugh at that. Let's see the replay again. Was there a push or anything? Okay, a slight one on Zakaria.
Zakaria will need to go to the gym next time. Now, here is Paul Atta. Atta J, the goal scorer. His cross is blocked by Shaibu, and a corner kick. Another corner kick for Pando Heart of Lions. And now Paul Atta J, after all the hard work, it's down. But look at goalkeepers.
Kotoko have got 20 minutes to get themselves back in the game, or they could be kissing the top four goodbye, because if they lose this game, I don't see a way back for them, in the last game against Hasselhoff. Even if they win that one, it might not be enough to see them progress beyond what it is we've seen them do so far. So they have got 20 minutes to get themselves back in the game strongly, or like I said, they can kiss the tournament a goodbye.
Of course, just gone by was Coach
Maxwell Kunedu.
Yes, who we understand that has been appointed as coach of the under-20, and the corner is cleared by Kotoko, recycled by Eche Dogli, and that's fine. Ishmaeladu, Admo in across, and Freeman is there again, but to clear their lines. And now Jehu completes the clearance. Out it goes for another throw-in for Bismarck Inim. Bismarck Inim. I understand his nickname, Babaraman. Oh, brilliant play from Ishmaeladu, but this time it was brilliant, but it was out of play.
You wanted it a bit on that occasion.
Now, Shaibu, and he needs to be very careful. His ball will find Captain Samba O'Neil, and Samba O'Neil would also find solace in the touch and out it goes for throw-in. So 72 minutes of play done here at the University of Ghana Stadium. Gradually tick-tock, and look at Karim Zito. Very, very animated. I don't know what he's worried about, but a chance and a shot, and over the back goes. It won't trouble Aziz at all.
I can understand his frustrations. It's not been a good outing there at all for Kotoko. Not forgetting they lost their first game against Gold Stars, but today it has been that underwhelming for the Warriors. We've not seen them redominate at any point in time in this game. It's all been Lions. And Kotoko have not really shown their true level or mettle in this game so far. They need to really up it. There's a reason why I'm sure the coach is boiling on the sideline.
Well, play continues. And here is Kotoko in the box. A chance for Kotoko. And they send a crossing. The cross is sent in. But Paul Atta cleanses lines. And Francis Aqua has a chance to recycle possession. Well, he does that. Now, the total play. And the ball goes all the way back. The tempo is good, but not for Kotoko. And here they come again. There is Amwa, Philip Amwa. And Amwa for the winner throwing. He takes the ball. He finds Shaibu Abubakari. Abubakari finds Jehu. And Abubakari back to Emmanuel Entry. Emmanuel Entry in his 10 check finds Samuel Tenedu, and Lions will clear their lines again, ballooned into the skies, hoping that one day it would find a space for a Liberian.
Aqua clearly was looking for the infringement, was looking for the foul on that occasion, and went down so easily. So what it is, but of course, it's been a difficult game for the Warriors. That we can understand. Difficult game has been. What a chance there.
And a chance for Kotoko. The cross comes in, and a header, and over the back it goes.
Guess who?
Donzo
again.
Oh, Donzo. Close to 5 brilliant crosses. The ball found his head, and he's yet to find the target. The goalkeeper was out of his area. All he needed to do was put it into the twine, and Donzo had other ideas. Over the bar it goes, and Bando out of Lions 1, Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0.
He has had 3 very good opportunities with balls put in the box through a crossing, and he's been so poor with his connection in all those 3 occasions. Always sending the ball by the upright. I'm shocked. Basic, that's what it was supposed to be, but just could not get it right. And there it is. You have Coach Basher Hayford having a word or two with his players who are on the sideline with him, because they need to hold on. 15 more minutes left in this game, and I'm sure for Coach Basher Hayford, he wants his men to hold on to this lead so they can get their first 3 points in the game. But difficult game has been for Kotoko. Of course, Tinedu, they are alongside on the sideline. Everything that was said to the players by the technical team led by Basher Hayford together with Nia Ajay. But difficult chance, great chance, what I must say, for the player Donzo, but the poor finishing on the part of Donzo on that occasion for the Porcupine or the half of line. What about Team Amasi?
75 minutes of play done here, and Coach Basher Hayford issuing instructions to his Liberian Chauncey Freeman, and Lawrence Osei is back on his feet. He finds George Osei from one to the other. Now the Lions will come forward with the ball. A chance for Freeman in the box, and a cross comes in, and good defending on the part of Samba O'Neil and his men at the backside for Lions, and a good defending yet again from Aban to Lawrence Osei.
A very commanding captain and defender for the team. Look at him. Commands his team, leads by example, brilliant defending. I've been impressed with him in the 2 games we've watched him so far in this top 4. Against Hasselfolk, even though they lost, he was so impressive and so good. Today as well, same. Commanding, ever present, and so good with tackles, and so brilliant on the part of Aban. Lead the lines there for half of Lion.
Right, so play continues, and Zarata, yes, Paul Ataji wins another corner kick. If we're judging this game by corner kick, trust me, Bando out of Lions
They had a number of corner kicks.
And look at Aziz. Aziz got a hit, man.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he's probably saying another corner kick. Well, another corner kick, and we see the likes of 46 Samuel Buama in the box, and the cross comes in again this time is to the near post. Easy clearance for Kotoko. Now Bismarck Enin throws one quickly, and Kwando out of Lions still have the ball, and the referee spots a foul. And so it's the foul against Samuel Buama. Samuel Buama Kwanza. Samba O'Neill, entry finds Samuel Tenedu, and Samba to goalkeeper Aziz, and Aziz would find Zakaria, and so the Porcupine Warriors would pick up a throw-in.
And you saw earlier on the coach of Kotoko, Hamza Obin, always on his feet, trying to get his team charged up, and of course get themselves back to the game. But it's been that difficult for them today against the Lions.
Very, very difficult for players down, but play continues. I think that is Echedogli, and a chance for Kotoko. Ball comes in, lines are cleared, and now the referee. The knowledge of a fallen soldier, and so he stops play, and he will be stretched off. Echedogli has been everywhere, and you can look at that again in Bengali. He mishandles it, Aziz, and all ball Atta had to do.
That was a very poor move there from Aziz Dari. Should have done much better with that save. It was a poor one for the goalkeeper, gifting the goal there to Kwesi Atta. Atta for the opening goal for out of bounds.
Right, we'll see another substitution, and so Echedogli is out, and tell you pretty surely that
it looks like the control.
Okay. So number 17 shedded in now. Now the Lions would continue to have possession of the ball. Bismarck Enin and Chauncey Freeman would always go in for this battle. And brilliant play from Paul Hennessy, and receive some applause from the fans here. Emmanuel Entry would go up in the skies. Ishmael Adu, Emmanuel Entry, ding-dong battle in the midfield, and Kotoko would finally claim possession. They have some 10 minutes and additional time to go. They need a goal clearly to appease their fans. The thousands of fans watching this game on GH1 TV, listening to live commentary on Star FM. Of course, stream of the man is down in pain.
That is Tinedu. He came off West and tackle again, together with Pansa. Potter put his full body behind a tackle, and he seemed to have gotten the special part of Tinedu. So he is down.
Trust me, very, very painful one. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
81 minutes of play. Heart of Lions. Akpini Medwon Kwel. That is what they say. And it means, poor one. No. Very poor tackle.
That's a poor one from
poor one. And we are not with VAR. If not, I'm sure that would have been a red card.
Absolutely.
That would have been a red card.
A start went somewhere should not have gone to.
Samuel Buama Kwanza, the culprit there. But thankfully, Samuel did it up. And so Emmanuel Entry would survey his options, receive instructions from the bench, and weighing his options, still Samuel Entry. He decides to go in for Albert Tamwa. Albert Tamwa finds Francis Aqua, and they would win. Well, is that a throw-in? So Francis Aqua edges and up front. Time is running. Tick-tock, tick-tock it goes. And Francis Aqua will send a throw-in. He comes into the box. Cleared. He finds entry. Entry ball is about shots. And out of play goes. Nowhere near the goal area.
He had the power, but the idea clearly was brilliant. He had it spot on. The control was good. Then the final efforts flying just over the uprights. Idea good, technique good, but execution not the best.
Now, Abubakari finds the man who is back, Samuel Tenedu, and Captain Samba O'Neill. O'Neill to Zakaria Fuseini. Fuseini comes in field, and the pass is a bad one. And good defending from Bismarck Enim, who finds Lawrence Osei, and Lawrence Osei can afford to waste a few seconds. Enim receives the ball back from his brilliant play from Lions, and referee Samuel says it was a legal one. Referee says it is an illegal one, and we can watch this again. Was it a handball? And the replay will tell us.
Yeah, clearly it was a handball on the part of Samuel Tinedu. Brilliant control on the chest, and of course trying to size up the Tinedu. Tinedu will have none of that, and so put the ball down with the hand.
Play does continue, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko would clear the lines. And Ambwa on the right side of attack for Kotoko. Entry goes back to Shaibu, and Shaibu's pass to Aqua. Well, he finds him, and Aqua Francis is taking off the ball by Freeman. Referee spots a foul on Francis Aqua, and it seems that again the Liberian is tired.
He's been working as always throughout the 84 so minutes we've done in this game. He runs all over the place like we saw in the first game, full of energy, has a lot of pace and of course energy to burn, and it's obvious he has it all to give for the Lions. He's put everything on the line today for Heart of Lions.
Well, let's see if Lawrence can also put everything in play for the Lions, but then again would have, I call it a meeting, a council meeting to decide who takes this free kick up against Lawrence Osei. 3 men behind the ball. Albert Amwa. Entry. And the fans would also have their preference. And entry. He goes for the ball. And an easy one. One of the easiest saves Lawrence Osei would ever make in his lifetime.
Distance was a bit too far for direct efforts. He had a bit of power, but like I said, distance was too far, so the keeper had enough time to get himself behind the ball, make a very comfortable save for Heart of Lions.
Now, Wama Kwanza, the cross is cooked. Well, it can still be recovered, and Atta does well to keep the ball in play, but Aibu knows time is not his friend. He takes the ball, and the man is down. Referee would have to stop play, and we'll call for the stretcher. Paul Ataije, the goal scorer. And you can see the man, Taibu Abubakari. No nonsense at this time. We can't afford to waste time at all.
Yeah, the stats of Shaibu was showing in that tackle. He caught Atta without stats showing tackle, and so clearly the referee should have whistled for an infringement for Lions. He got it wrong there.
Well, for the fans of Accra Tofok and Bibiani Gold Stars, a captain, Yakubu Hak, who lifted a trophy, the Ghana Premier League trophy, in the stands with his colleagues. They play next, and they face Phobia, Accra Tofok, Never Say Die, and the Bones are rotting. So these two teams already have 3 points, and now Kwando Heart of Lions, for now, will join them, and with 3 points. Now, Kotoko, long one, and a chance for Kotoko, because I'm seeing no one is there to connect. Ball play, according to stand referee, entry shot is blocked. Francis Aqua, and Aqua still has the ball. He finds Zatenedu, And he has to go all the way back to Samba O'Neal. O'Neal finds Aqua. Zakaria finds Shaibu on the right side. And Shaibu to Amwa. Oh, brilliant play from Amwa. Amwa, can he get a good cross? He does get a cross, not a good one. He finds goalkeeper Lawrence Osei again.
He was going for goal, so took an option of a shot and didn't get the power. And easy save there for Lawrence Osei goal for Heart of Lions. 3 more minutes of time plus other time left in this game. Kotoko have it all to do. Redemption, or they are bowing out of this year's Gaka Top 4.
Well, redemption. The song, I was expecting the DJ to play the redemption song to remind both teams that it's a game of redemption. Well, Kotoko come forward with the ball. Donzo, who's had a lot of chances, and the cross comes in, and Aban is there again. Captain Ebenezer Aban clears his lines. Chelsea Freeman finds Ishmael Adu, very good midfielder, and Sam Obama, he finds a pass to Paul Atta. Atta is being policed by for back pass, and the pass is cleared, but the referee spots a foul against Paul Atta.
That was good defending on the part of Shaibu, because clearly Atta was more stronger, but he managed to match Atta boot for boot.
A lot of energy from the bench.
From him, and so good one, or good defending on the part of Shaibu on that occasion. Look at it, bumping into, and he nearly went down anyway.
And so we'll see Albani in his 35 shirt warming up. He can't wait. So there is Albani coming on for the Liberian Chauncey Freeman, and Emmanuel Entry. Abanu clears lines. Francis Aqua. Francis finds Samuel Tinedu, and he finds Zakaria to Shaibu on the right side. Now Amwa. Oh, brilliant pass from Amwa, and it's nibbled away. Lions will clear their lines, but Kotoko would win possession again around the center circle. 89 minutes of play, approaching the 90th minute mark. It is Friday, and on Fridays, back in the day, back in JHS, we love this song. Now the day is over, and very soon we might see additional time from fourth referee Gideon. And when it comes, it means that the song "Now the Day is Over" would come. But now free kick, and it comes in. It is cleared. We're doing 5 minutes of additional time. Another cross is sent in. Lawrence Osei is up and doing, and the ball, well, according to assistant referee Seth Tableto, had already gone out, so no corner kick, but goal kick for Lawrence Osei. And you see Emmanuel Entry there, cross, well, the free kick, goal kick, foul won by Wama, and you can see the reason why Coach Hakel brought him in very strong.
Very, very strong, and able to put the likes of Fusini and even some challenge as well to Samba O'Neal with the aerial duels. He's going to free kick for his team with just about 4 or so minutes of other time left to defend for Lions. Clearly they've been in control. They've defended resolutely and very, very well, and I'm sure they will have the next 4 minutes to hold on to get their first 3 points in this championship.
And very bad foul, bad tackle. We're going to see a yellow card flash to Captain Samba O'Neal, setting west, and look at Samba O'Neal in disagreement with Samba Tinodi. Well, Tinedu, I must say, and poor one.
And I can't think his point clearly is to Tinedu, why get the ball down in your own area? Get the ball out, don't head it down. And unfortunately for Samba, he was late. He had to try and clear the ball.
Well, in moments like this, you see Aziz saying it's okay, He forms a 5-man human wall to prevent further embarrassment. Aziz would need his work up and doing. Bismarck Enim, who's crossed from that corner kick, brought that goal, is behind the ball. Bismarck Enim straight to goalkeeper Aziz, and Aziz quickly releases the ball. And a lot of space for Kotoko to work with. Here is Philip Amwa with his left foot on the right side, and Amwa finds Shaibu still has the ball. Brilliant play from Shaibu. He stopped, and the ball is taken away from him. And now there is Shaibu again in a physical battle. He loses it, but this young boy, this Ishmael Ado, in his 6 sets for Lions, and a final pass from George Osei is a poor one, and Kotoko would come for it again.
Osei was looking for a run to come from Pansa, but Pansa failed to make a move, and so easily attack breaks down for Heart of Lions.
And off the ball, Emmanuel entry, off the ball foul. The player was nowhere near him. And the fans would be in disagreement with referee Regin calling someone. But the referee is just like a judge, is just like the headmaster. And for a few Heart of Lions here, they can enjoy and afford to smile and put their hands in the skies. They are up by a goal to nothing. But then they have some 40 seconds to go. Here comes Kumasi Asante Kotoko on the right side. They come forward with the ball. A chance for Kotoko. Entry. And he goes all the way back to Amwa. Cross comes in. The header is a poor one. And Lawrence Osei would have the final say.
That was a glorious chance there for Albert Amwa. A free header in the 6-yard box, and he completely got it wrong. That should have been a leveler for Kotoko.
That should have been it. But Lawrence Osei would smile. He knows that the battle is over. The battle would surely be over pretty shortly when referee says so, but the play still continues. And Zakaria outclassed his lines. Ladies and gentlemen, now the battle is over. Bando Heart of Lions have roared against Aziz and the likes. Paul Atta Ejay's goal scored in the first half has given them 3 points. And guess what? The unbeaten run against the Porcupine Warriors continues. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have failed to pick a point in their game in the 2025 Galka Top 4 tournament, and coach Bashir Hayford can afford to get a bottle of water and drink. Shaibu is disappointed. The likes of Ishmael and Kwanzaa and Osei can hug themselves and congratulate captain. And Karim Zito is not a happy man. He would have a lot to say after this. But then Kotoko have been beaten. Well, Hamza Obeng would say, come on, let's applaud the fans. He tells the likes of Shaibu, but then Kotoko have been beaten again, and they have no points. And now they can just wait to meet across of folk and for the party for Hearts of Folk.
Absolutely. It's been a wonderful game we've witnessed here, the first game for the day, and the fans clearly have had its worst coming in here toward the game. But for the Kotoko fans, who obviously will not be happy because they've seen their team lose out in their second game against the Heart of Lions. But like you said, Kotoko against Lions has been a very difficult fixture for the poor fabulous team. In the last 5 matches, they have not picked a point or won a match against Heart of Lions. They've only won once. They've not even won a game. In the last 5 games, they've drawn 2 of them and have lost the other. So it's been a poor run for the Kotoko team against Lions for the last 5 or so encounters in the Ghana Premier League, and also this cut off as well.
All right, so do join us for the second game.
Over the University of Ghana Stadium, and that's the story. And the headlines will have it: the lions roared and the porcupine ran away. Anyway, so the porcupine has been chased into wherever. Anyway, so that's how it ended at the University of Ghana Stadium. Match day 2, match number 3 is ended. We're bringing you the next game, but we need to make way for news now. My colleague Awusidede is standing by, but I mean, let me quick thoughts before we go to the news. Were you expecting this as a Hasselhoff, former Kotoko player?
Not at all, but I think it was the game plan of the coach, because for you to change the whole set is very, very questionable. Because looking at the history behind this game, which is 10 years now, they have been beating us. A decade they've been beating us. So the preparation should have been more better than this.
Sure.
Year to fix it, and problem is being solved. So how come, I mean, a left-footed player to go and then play on the right side, which is, I mean, unpardonable. And it was, and then even the second half as well, I think Kotoko came to the party.
Exactly.
But they were not well composed up front. They needed somebody who can break the seams. You understand? We have something called seams, how you break the line. So if they had somebody like Ado, as you were saying, he have that penetrative passes. He can find the pockets to lay the passes for the strikers to run through. So because of the delays, that's why always the strikers are offsides and all that. But during the dying numbers of the game, when the offsides were coming, I was like, no, something might happen. A goal can come, like the way the Lions did in the first half.
Sure.
Because the Lions were so tactical in the second half of this game. They were so tactical. Looking at their clearance and how when they lose the ball, all the players come behind the ball. And the energy level, the stamina level was really, really showing. People might think the Liberian guy couldn't score, but look, he was a handful trouble for the Kotoko defense.
Exactly.
Because he was giving them pressure all along. And also kudos to the Lions defender, the captain. He really, really a showman, and then senior poster in the game during the dying embers of the game.
Okay, all right. So Amon Kwame will talk after we come back from.
He doesn't have anything to talk.
No, he said he went somewhere, and what he went to do.
He's a juju man.
Anyway, so we'll come your way with the next game pretty shortly. But beautiful Awusidede is already standing by. She doesn't support any team anyway. We won't talk about it.
Thank you so much, Joel, for bringing us that solid coverage now. But this is the special edition of News Tonight here on H1 TV with me, Awusidede Jange. Good evening. Let's take a look at our headlines tonight.
news brought to you by Awisi Dede. Let's now go back to the Ghana Sports Stadium and do the game that is up next. Is Hearts of Oak.
A win. What do you have to tell your fans?
We try to control what we are able to control in terms of the energy we bring up, in terms of the effort, and in terms of the performance. For me, when we are able to do these three things, then we'll be able to give them really what they really will appreciate. And we want them to continuously put their weight behind the club, and that is what we have. And I believe that at the end of the day, they will be happy.
We wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Phobia.
Masters. So that was Coach Didi Dramani. We call him Masood Didi Dramani, coach of Accra Hearts of Oak. Pretty soon at 6 p.m. the match will be kicking off here at BBNE Gold Stars and of course Accra Hearts of Oak. But in just about a moment, I'll be joined by Coach Frimpong Manso, BBNE Gold Stars coach. Good afternoon.
It's been good. At least we had a day off, so we've recovered a little bit. So it's good. Yeah.
Now, you are coming up against a traditional club again, a giant in Ghana Premier League. First it was Kotoko, and now it's Accra Hearts of Oak. What's your tactical approach?
Well, like we played against Kotoko, now we are using it as a preparatory grounds for our Champions League game, and it's good we are playing against such oppositions. Well, with Kotoko, I think we were tested. Then House of Oak, yes, we've seen their first game, a very good side, disciplined side. So yes, like you also want to see, you also need to press them up, and then we see what happens. That has been our approach, but then we will look at the way it goes. But yeah.
Now against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you made it, and now you are coming up against Accra Hearts of Oak. Is it going to be a statement that you want to make?
Not at all. We are not challenging anything. We will go for it. But for now, we are thinking more of how our boys will take the game, like what we want them to do. We are looking at that more. But then we also want to win. But it's not a do or die affair.
Accra Hearts of Oak really maintains the ball possession. What will be your tactical approach to that? Because they are very good.
All right, so that was actually my colleague Monica Bukari in that pre-match interview with Coach Didi Dramani as well as Coach Frimpong Manso there. And it's the game coming up. It's game number 4 and it's match day 2. The game coming up is Accra Hearts of Oak coming up against BBNE Gold Stars. Listen, these clubs, both of them have 3 points apiece, so it promises to be quite a cagey encounter and a cracker. Let's go over to the UG Stadium and Monica as she engages Coach Frimpong Manso.
So BBNE Gold Stars lifting the trophy.
Yeah, if the chance comes that we'll take it.
Okay,
yeah.
We wish you all the very best.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was Coach Frimpong Manso for BBNE Gold Stars. At 6 p.m. here on GH1 TV, of course, kick-off between BBNE Gold Stars and, of course, Accra Hearts of Oak. Do stay tuned.
All right, so those were a few pictures to catch up there and interviews with the coaches ahead of this important duel. So I've still got in the studio the legends with me. I've got Amankwa Mreku, Hearts of Oak. For those of you who used to watch Amankwa Mreku, I watched him a lot growing up, so I can say a lot and a thing or two about him. Midfield and on the wings for Accra Hearts of Oak. He was a captain for Accra Hearts of Oak, and in the majority part of his career with Accra Hearts of Oak as captain, he won so many laurels for them. Millennium champions, Continental Club Masters, they called themselves, and a host of it. Before he came to the studio, he said he's going to do something. What he went to do, it was for to consume, and it's worked for them. What's the story going to be like after 90 minutes?
You see, I don't understand why Eric is doing kind of as if I'm saying something I don't know of. You see, I mostly when it comes to House of Oak matches, especially when like this kind of competition that includes I just read the weather and say no. if I come at the same time with Eric, I might not achieve my aim. The reason being is I have to go and consult the spirituals.
That's right.
Of these top 4 concerning us and and so then I have to put in place one or two things that will make sure say Kotoko will lose, as well as House of Folk will not score less than 3 goals. Yes, House of Folk will not score less than 3 goals against Gold Stars. And so I'm surprised Eric is saying, you guys, they always juju. What kind of juju? I'm saying spiritual things. You know, you're saying juju.
But out there, you have no idea how Kotoko fans are angry. So even the message that came from Chipsa says, I should tell you that he said, Joe, please don't bring the House of Folk man to analyze our game again. He should wait for his game.
You see, Chipsa,
we don't care about his comments. We will beat them again on Sunday.
No problem. I need Chipsa himself to add that to Eric. Because Eric alone does not match. I needed like Chipsa and Godra Bloody. Add up to Eric. Then I can show them what I'm made of. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, when I came and he saw me, it's like, hey, this guy has come again. Well, I come from where?
Joe.
Spiritually, we are done with everything.
Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Joe,
So
the record itself in EIB here is about any time that I come.
I know, right?
I beat him.
Yeah.
And today is unfortunate. He went and stood by somebody to throw stones on the park. Now it's your time. Come and show us what you've got.
Exactly.
no, if you are saying that I threw stone on the field,
You were helping them to throw the stones.
Yeah, but the stone I threw, it yielded.
It yielded. So it's left with your real game.
No problem. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm predicting.
I'm happy when they were interviewing Frimpong Man, so he did say something. He said, "This is no war."
Yeah.
And if you see somebody praising you,
you should be
who
careful.
is coming to a battlefield against you and
be
is praising you,
He say he's not do or die. We are supposed to do or die. We are coming to die on the field of play and make sure we take home 3 points.
Yeah.
Sure.
Add to the 3 points, making it 6. And so if they are not prepared, we are prepared, fully prepared.
But Kotoko, they said, come what may, even if they don't win this thing at all, on Sunday they will beat you.
no matter how
they can't use us as a scapegoat.
No, you are going to be the icing on the cake that we can take to Kumasi. So that one there.
No, but you know, when it comes to cap matters between us and Kotoko, you know,
but not this time.
No, for the presidential cup, you guys have won it.
Okay.
But then not this time. This time around, this stuff we are coming out fully because
the way you did to Pando Hearts of Lions, the same to repeat itself on Sunday.
Sure. Oh no.
Lions
No. Kotoko is going to win.
That's all. You see, look at their performance.
And he will not come.
The first match,
Joe, he will not come.
No,
you should promise us he will be here.
Joe, on Sunday.
Yeah.
But Hearts and Ghost as Kwamaba. And what about Hearts and Kotoko?
We've heard this before from Dombote and Co.
Joe,
You need to bring us your
on
jersey.
Sunday.
You need to bring one of your old jerseys when
No,
you are
me
coming.
I have my t-shirt in my car. Which if you like me to go and wear, I'll go and wear it.
No, me, I want that.
Hearts of
I
Folk
want
t-shirt.
one of the jerseys you wore when you were playing for Hearts of
I
Folk.
don't have even
Me,
one.
I have one.
I don't have
No, Eric has to bring his.
Yeah,
You see,
I'll bring
Joel,
mine.
don't forget. I told you, he's saying that on Sunday I have to come early. Sunday, me by 1 o'clock I'm here. You know the reason why?
Sunday-
I'm done.
Sunday,
I've done everything.
No consultation.
He said no, he's done everything
I've
today.
done everything today. You understand? I really
Let's
I've done
carry
everything
forward.
today. So sorry.
Let's carry forward.
I carry forward. That's what I'm saying. So what you are saying, Sunday God willing, I'm here 1 o'clock.
Joe, the good
Because
thing,
then again, I have to come and prepare the grounds.
That's right.
Exactly.
but Joe, the good thing I'm picking from House of Folk, from the coach, he's been very scientific since he took over House of Folk.
Yeah, Didi Dramani.
He's applying science because, after the game, when I spoke to him, I saw much fatigue in the guys. And he broke down everything into particles for me.
Yeah.
Reason why some players have to play this time. Some players shouldn't play more than this time. Some players have to rest. And even if you remember, after the game, some players were running.
That's true.
Those that did not
That's true.
appear. And I think today was a bad day at the office for Coach Zito.
That's true.
Because sometimes you need to implement something. When it works for you, it's magic.
Yeah.
Like in our normal days when we're actively playing, the coach can say that when he gets across, But you get there and then the place is blocked. You need
How are you going
to
to cross? Yeah.
improvise on what the coach said. So when you then it turns to the skill that you are talking about.
Sure.
You've brought the skill. So a lot happened in this game, the game that we just watched, whereby the Lions players, even if somebody is standing as a standing block, I don't know if he's using a driller to drill in between the person and then cross. I mean, they are watching matches, the European matches and all that. Boys need to learn.
Yeah.
You don't just watch for watching sake. But because even we coaches, we also go with pen and papers and jot down what time did this goal came. You as players too, what do you also watch it for?
Yeah.
You understand? So they need to also learn because we never thought we'd become coaches.
That's true.
We never thought. But now, here we are now. Now you can't even sleep. Because the little time that you used to sleep, somebody is learning.
Sure.
So we are always learning. And new things are also coming. So you always need to be current. Immediately you are like, me, I have my philosophy, I won't change. You see what happened to Guardiola?
Sure.
When he said he will not change, the system changed him.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I mean, it's our time, these boys, it's not only about the watching, but the implementation into a game situation also matters. Because you train a player from Monday to Friday, Sunday, as if he was not the one that you taught him. If you are going to shoot, lock your ankle. If you want to do this, do that. It's a worry.
Improvisation on the field of play is very important.
Yeah.
There was this match, like Eric was saying, there was this match, man, in the dressing room. Jones told me, Amankwa, this man don't cross a center line. I said, yes, sir. But we went to the pitch. For the first 8 to 10 minutes, it's like whenever I got to the center line, then I stopped. I go to the center line like 1 or 2, 3 times. And then somebody told me, Amankwa, what is wrong with you? Because they know I always search for it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
So it's
mom.
like, Amankwa, what is wrong with you? Amankwa, oh yeah. So I'm saying, I said, no, I'm being full here. And so let me take on my armor and fight.
go.
And so there was this ball that Aja had a pass, and then I set forward, and he gave me a pass. I went and then did the cross. I saw a circle for a pint.
Wow.
When it was halftime, yes, at the dressing room, I just intentionally passed in front of Jones, just to see if maybe he would make a comment.
Didn't mind you.
Because I did the right thing at the right time.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't need to know. Today's people, I don't know whether they have that improvisation spirit, mindset that coach says. And therefore, for me, I've always said that a player is not performing today, and they say the coach is not performing. I don't understand. Because the coach has his job. His job is that he should train you from Monday to Friday, right? Joe, is that right?
That's true.
Okay, so he has done his job. Okay, now
Implement.
who has to implement it?
You are the
It's the
principal
player.
actor on this.
Exactly. So that's what the Bible says. Faith without works is void.
Yeah.
So I don't want me to. Let's take it. Togbe, Otufo, whoever. All those people, they are fake. It's the players that has to make the faith work. And therefore, when you go onto the pitch and then you don't perform, and then they said Togbe, or they said the coach is not doing well, I don't understand. So for me, as a player, you need to perform. There's no excuse.
That's true.
Be on the pitch of play, and then you give excuses. No. For me, I think Kotoko lost this match from the bench. Yes, because looking at the setup, the setup, that is, I think that was the problem. And looking at in the first half, the players were not playing as if they exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like they were just enjoying themselves. And then their coach want me chance, me Bobby. It's me Bobby. But when you see, Joel, when I was a team manager for 2015, whenever we're in the dressing room, I tell them, we are not going to play football. We are going to work.
Sure.
The difference between playing football and working. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So Joel, look at your standard of journalism in sports. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will doubt Joel because you have been there. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, Joel cannot tell me I'm going to do presentation. I'm going to work. There's a difference between working and then doing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell them, don't just go and play football but go and work because that is your job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, that is why I'm Kwame. Whoever knows me, whether it's a training, whether it's what, I'm working.
You're working.
I'm not playing football.
But Joe,
You know what I'm saying?
to even chip into what my senior man is saying, I think I had a discussion with one of a Kotoko board member, and I was like, if Kotoko was this easy, I should have played Kotoko way back.
Yes, yeah, way back.
I didn't know Kotoko would become that easy to play. Because way back, before you get Kotoko, the fans will follow you like 2 to 3 years and look at consistency. People were like, oh, Bekwin Krabbe, he came and played only one season. Before coming to Kotoko, I've played Confederation.
That's true.
With Liberty. I built that experience, confidence there. Because I quite remember when I was in Lions and we were playing Kotoko. I scored a goal in Kwando.
Yeah.
So I approached Bashir Ford and I was like, Kochi, Kotoko, I will play. And he said,
It's not
meanwhile, I was contending for the top scorer.
The goal king. Yeah.
The goal king.
Remember.
He said, when your time is up, Kotoko will come for you. You don't come for Kotoko. I said, wow. If today a coach tells these current players this, coach in Obumabem.
Yeah, that's true.
This coach, he has broken me down. This. But I took it in good faith. I work harder, extra. And when I came to Kotoko, I consulted, asked these players how many of them have consulted some 4 players of this club.
Exactly. That's the problem now.
They don't.
I consulted the person who is playing my position, Opokwe.
Wow.
How do you play Kotoko? And I've worked with him way back in under 17. When Bobo and then Bashir Ford were coaches. And then he said, Kotoko no ye mboye song.
Wow.
And I was like,
You
should
sat
break
well,
it down. So this is too deep.
It's like a cult.
He said, yes, we worship.
Yeah.
We don't,
And
we don't
when
play.
you worship it well, the blessings will come automatically. And also, Kotoko, we don't enjoy Kotoko when we are playing Kotoko. You finish playing Kotoko. Now, I'm now enjoying Kotoko more than when I was active.
Interesting.
Because that time, I don't have time.
Yeah.
I'm not the outgoing type. Even up to now, you can ask what that knows.
That's true.
But you know what? I told the man, looking at the current crop of players, if they want this league to become Krabbe, they should give players performance contracts.
That's serious.
In Egypt, yeah, when I went to Egypt, the contract that they are giving you, if it's 1,000, that 1,000, they will give you that 70.
Installment basis.
Then the 30% performance oriented.
Exactly.
So if you are able to play that 70%, you are ensured of this money is there.
Exactly.
But if you don't, that is all. Because most of the players that they sign them, they will play more hard, like they are playing champion. But when they have the opportunity to come and serve, they come and sleep because no matter what, payment to come at the end of the month.
Exactly. Give me some,
Sure, that's
You
true.
understand? But if we had it this way, Abba. If I tell you my salary during Kotoko period, though it was private,